Hey, welcome back to Diablo 2 Resurrected as the Necromancer. In this episode, we're going to explore the Flare Jungle, starting with the swampy pit that we discovered at the end of the last video. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Let's just go ahead and start exploring the swampy pit right at the start of the video. I'm not sure what we're going to encounter in here. I can't exactly remember, so let's just go ahead and have fun with this and destroy the entire world. Where are we going exactly? I'm getting myself turned around. Let's go ahead and go over... Oh, no! That is not necessarily a fun time for us as Glomes. Okay, well, great. That is absolutely phantasmical as Glomes. So let's go ahead and have fun with that. It's pretty great. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to deal with that, but you know what? We're going to deal with it somehow or another, I suppose. Do we have elites down there? Is that why we're getting annihilated? It sure looks like it. It certainly looks like that's why we're getting annihilated, is because there's elites down there. So, yeah, and they're cursed, which is fantastic. So that's a great start. That is a fantastic start. Let's go ahead and try to do this slowly and without getting ourselves too terribly maimed. That'd be fantastic. Can I curse these things? Is that something I'm capable of doing? Is that something I can do? Maybe, possibly. I'd like to certainly try to do that, but hopefully I don't get annihilated by the curse. That would be fantastic. Direwolf, he's extra strong and cursed, which is, you know, leading to problems for us. But you know what? Nothing we can't entirely handle, so you know what? We are in pretty good shape here. There's a Monarch there. You know, I was told in the comments that Monarchs are probably a pretty good thing to have. But the problem is that it's not socketed, which doesn't really help us all that much. I mean, I'll go ahead and identify it and see what its abilities are, but it's not socketed, so it's probably not going to be the thing we necessarily want. Oh no, there's Preserved Dead here. There's Preserved Dead and Minion Glomes all over the place. Phantasmical. But that's okay. I think we'll be fine. I think we shall be just fine. As long as we have nothing that's healing these undead, I feel like we'll be just fine. Oh no, undead Stygian dolls. Whatever shall we do about undead Stygian dolls? Gonna go ahead and pick up some potions. Man, this room is just utter chaos. There is just utter chaos happening in this room. Glomes actually do count as undead, which I wasn't actually aware of, which is kind of cool. That certainly helps Ellie just a little bit, because she deals some extra damage against undead, which is super nice. But that is not a big deal. We're able to get through that relatively easily, which is super nice. I'm going to go ahead and pick up that rejuvenation potion, because I feel like I can make use of that when I am dangerously poisoned. What is with all of these Glomes? What is the deal with the Glomes? Why are there Glomes here? Who knows, man? Who knows? Ice Wolf, or Enchanted Stone Skin, and Fire Enchanted. Can we get him out of our face? That is the big question. Ellie, take a rejuvenation potion. I was going to use that for when I was poisoned, but you know what? You probably need that more than I do. So you go ahead and take that. You go ahead and take that all day long. Let's go ahead and raise our skeletons again. Which direction do we want to go? Let's go ahead and go... Well, I want to go this way, because this is, you know, the progress direction. Oh, no! So the Preserved Dead, they deal poison damage, which is not necessarily what I desire. But it's not a big deal, I suppose. We can go back to town whenever we so desire. How many scrolls do we have? We have 7 scrolls, so we're going to have to buy some more of those next time we get the chance. Preserved Dead Minion. We've already beaten the elite, so we're not all that scared. We are not all that scared. Alright, let's just go ahead and kill off all of these undeads. Is there anything that I want to revive? I mean, it seems like everything that is there moves kind of slowly, so I don't think there's anything there that I want to revive. I suppose, like, what I'd like to revive is some undead Stygian dolls, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and revive some undead Stygian dolls. I feel like that would be beneficial for us. I suppose we can raise some Preserved Dead as well. I mean, the more the merrier, right? The more the merrier. I mean, they're moving kind of slow, but it's not a big deal. Hello there, Mana Shrine. I will take that Mana Shrine. Man, this place is turning into a bit of a maze. I mean, there's like a million ways to go. There's the Swampy Pit level 2. I suppose we can go to the Swampy Pit level 2 and explore the rest of the Swampy Pit on the way back out. So let's go ahead and explore level 2. What's the deal with level 2? How many levels does the Swampy Pit have? I'm assuming it probably has 3. That's what my guess is. That's what my immediate inclination is that it has probably 3 levels. But that's not a big deal. Ow, ow, ow. Please leave me alone, Mr. Gloam. Foul maim the hunter. He is cursed, which is very, very scary. He's cursed in Spectral Hit, which could lead to problems for us. But you know what? You killed him very easily, so we're not all that scared. We also have Puke Crow the Witch. Puke Crow. He's extra strong and aura enchanted. Which is scary, but not all that scary. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we have another elite somewhere around here. I'm not sure where he is. Who's that? Chaos Wolf the Flare. Man, we are dealing with a lot of elites here, all right next to each other, which is not necessarily a good thing for us. I forgot we could have 10 skeletons. So let's go ahead and have 10 skeletons. Man, this Chaos Wolf, he has a lot of health, which is really leading to issues for us. He is really, really leading to issues for us. So let's go ahead and go back to town here. Yeah, he's, that's the problem with drowned carcasses. They just have a lot of health and they deal a lot of damage, which is not necessarily what we like to see. That's the main problem with drowned carcasses. They deal a lot of damage and they have a lot of health. But the problem is he's immune to fire, and I'm using a ton of fire mages, which is not leading to positive change in my world. But that's okay. I think we can manage. Let's go ahead and raise our lovely, lovely skeletons. Actually start attacking this damn thing. Hopefully we can kill it one of these days. One of these days, hopefully we can kill it. It doesn't have any type of elemental damage. Well, it does. It has lightning enchantedness, but it's not like it has cold damage or anything, so I can stand next to it without being scared. But man, that lightning damage is really, really scary. So just go ahead and get rid of you, Mr. Guy. You have overstayed your welcome. Thank you very much. You have definitely overstayed your welcome. Alright, well, that was taken care of. So let's go ahead and go on forward and destroy the entire world, hopefully without getting ourselves destroyed. Super healing potion, rejuvenation potion, but we have a super healing potion. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the super healing potions because they heal for just a little bit more health than the rejuvenation potions do. And continue on ever forward. Hello there, basket. How's it going? Oh no! It's a room full of chaos. A room full of utter chaos. Whatever shall I do about a room that is here to annihilate my entire face? Crazy town. Alright, am I safe in this corner? Am I gonna die in this corner? I feel like I'm probably gonna die. I feel like I am probably going to die if I continue doing what I'm doing. And that's all because of these stupid frickin' gloams. It's all because of the gloams. So if I have a chance to run around and avoid the gloams, that would be opportune, instead of being trapped in a corner. I'm not sure how I died there, but you know what? I certainly did. Now, how to go about getting my body back in this room full of hell? I suppose I'm just gonna have to, you know, inch my way forward, because I'm assuming what killed me there was a gloam. That's what I'm assuming what killed me there. That is my immediate guess, is what killed me there was a gloam. Because I'm assuming I was hit from a distance, because I didn't get a chance to see exactly what killed me. I think you guys are entirely capable of killing this fetish, so can you guys please do so? At some point in time, kill this fetish. That'd be absolutely wonderful. That would make my life a lot easier if you would eventually kill this fetish. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go ahead and see if I can get my body back. Is that something I can do? And I suppose I'll just inch my way forward. There's a full rejuvenation potion. I will take that. That I will gladly take. Can I get in here without being killed? Maybe. Hello there, body. Go ahead and take that real quick so I can actually raise the amount of skeletons I want to have here. So let's go ahead and do that. Raise our skeletons. Raise our lovely skeletons. Get back our army of death. Our army of the undead. and continue annihilating the entire world, hopefully without being destroyed by glomes or whatever things we can't actually see. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Alright, well, we're being bombarded by poison along the walls, which is kind of scary, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. So let's go ahead and continue. Hello there, fiend. You fiendish fiend, you. It's time for your life to... Ow. Ouch, that hurt. Man, that's the problem with glomes, is that they all attack you from one area, and then you just get completely destroyed. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do something like this. I said do something like this. If I could put the potions in my pocket easier than that, that'd be fan-freaking-tastic. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try this again. The main problem with glomes, again, is that they all attack us from one place. But the good thing is that they disappear and then they attack us. They just kind of come up to us and attack us like ninny hammers, which is kind of exactly what we want to see, is they just kind of come up to us one at a time, because attacking them all at once is not going to lead to good things for us. So, yeah, do exactly that. Go ahead and attack us one at a time, because that will lead to your demise. That will lead to the demise of the undead. Hello there, Town Portal Scroll. How many do I have now? I have 3, so let's not forget to go back and buy some of those next time we go back to town. Let's not forget to do that next time we go back to town, is buy some Town Portal Scrolls. So we shall do such things. Hopefully my short-term memory does not mess me up, and I forget to do such things. That would be massively unfortunate. Alright, well, let's go this direction. Oh no, Champion Fiends. Whatever shall I do about Champion Fiends? Such utter craziness. These things are very, very scary. They deal damaging lightning damage, and I am not a fan. Yes, I am here for you to heal me, Mr. Ormus. My good friend Ormus, I need you to heal me. Get rid of that carcass. These champion fiends are spreading themselves all across the entire world, which is not necessarily what I like to see. If I could attack them, you know, together, that would be probably better. But at the same time, we're doing a pretty good job here. There's another full rejuvenation potion, which I am not going to argue with. I am not going to be upset about that, for sure. Go ahead and kill off this drowned carcass. You know, I'm kind of surprised that drowned carcasses are, ooh, that's triple-socketed. Let's see here. It's got some more defense. And it's got some more defense, so you know what? You know what? I will be right back. Okay, so I'm taking advice from Angelo Ortiz in the comment section. I am getting something that improves our lightning resistance. We got a ground grand crown here, shale low ort, 20% faster recovery, 91% enhanced defense, 10 to vitality, increased maximum life by 5%, lightning resist 59%, and lightning absorb 15%. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that. We lose one of our skill points because this thing is obviously 1 to all skills, but it improves our lightning resistance, which is exactly what we want because we're going to need that as the game gets onwards. So that's exactly what we are going to do. We're going to go ahead and deal with something like that because I think that might work out well for us. We do need some lightning resistance, so thank you very much for that. I'm going to go with that because I feel like that would probably work well for us. So yeah, it is beneficial for us to have all these runes because it gives us an opportunity to make some lovely rune words, which is something I've never really done playing Diablo 2 before. And it is quite fun doing so. So let's go ahead and have some fun making more runes, making more rune words all the time whenever we find something interesting. Hello there, Stash. You got nothing in that stash. It's pretty great. Let's go ahead and go this way. What is over this way? Is there anything? Nope, not a thing. There is nothing over here. So let's go the other way. Let's go this other way. What is over yonder? Over yonder. It's the way to level 3. So what is in level 3? What will we discover in the swampy pit level 3 besides cages that are worn away over time? I'm not sure. Can we find a gold chest? Maybe, possibly. Is that something we can find? That would be lovely-tastic. Hello there, fetishes. How's it going, guys? It's nice to see ya. Except it's really not, because I don't like you guys. The only time I actually like you guys is when I have you revived. I only have one town portal scroll left, so I did exactly what I told myself not to do, which is, you know, forget to buy town portal scrolls. But that's okay. That is okay. Next time we go back to town, we'll do it. Next time we go back to town, we'll do it. Let's go ahead and open these caskets and see if there's anything precious inside those caskets. Not much. Not too much is inside those caskets, but that is okay. We got some gold, and gold is valuable. Now, is this level 3 going to wind up being more of a maze than the rest of the world? I'm not entirely sure. Am I going to be trapped if I go through this portal? Am I about to be trapped if I go through this portal? That is the question I'm now asking. Or am I safe? No, I am not safe anywhere, as a matter of fact. I am not safe just about anywhere, as a matter of fact. So let's go ahead and hang out right here. Wait for my poison damage to disappear, and then drink a potion. Because that's what I desperately need to do to keep myself alive. Is drink a lovely, lovely potion. Leave me alone, Flaming Shaman. I don't like you, man. I don't like your existence. I have other things to worry about besides you. So please get out of my face. Oh, look at that. I forgot to do exactly what I told myself not to forget to do, is buy a town portal scroll. But that is okay. We'll find one. We'll find one. It's not really a big deal. It is not a big deal. I mean, if you guys haven't been able to tell so far in this Let's Play, my short-term memory is not particularly good. So, yeah, in case you guys couldn't tell. There's an arbalest there. What's the deal with this arbalest? She can't, yeah, Ellie can't use that. She can't use crossbows, so there's no sense in picking that up. But yeah, if we can find a stronger bow to give to Ellie and then give her the same edge rune word, that would be absolutely wonderful. But we're going to have to look around and see if we can find a stronger bow for her. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to do that. But, I mean, she deals 268 damage maximum, so that's not too terrible. And given the fact that she fires so fast, kind of helps. So I'm not going to be upset about such things. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Not by any stretch. There's a superior double bow there. It's not socketed, though, so I don't care. So I really, really don't care all that much. Kill that shaman. Get that shaman out of our face. Including Mr. the Fetish. Hello there, Gold Chest. How's it going? It's nice to see you, Mr. Gold Chest. What are you going to give me? Nothing. There was absolutely nothing in that gold chest. What a waste of time and energy. Wow, that's terrible. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and clear out the rest of this, I suppose. Clear out the rest of this and get some experience, because we're about to level up, so let's go ahead and kill off this group of enemies. We should be able to level up after killing this group of enemies, I'd like to think. Unless we get so little experience for killing these things that we're not going to quite level up yet. Which, who knows? I certainly don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to quite level up yet. There we go. There's our level up. Okay, well, what are we going to level? Let's see here. I'm going to level energy. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do energy. I kind of want to go with Golem Mastery, but I don't know if that's necessarily what I want to do. I'm going to go with actually Blood Golem. That's what I'm going to go with instead. I'm going to go ahead and go with Blood Golem instead. The unfortunate thing about getting rid of that crown that's 1 to all skills is that now that I've leveled up, I'm just getting back the getting back that one skill that we lost from that crown, which is okay, I guess, but not necessarily the greatest thing. So let's go ahead and raise these skeletons. I'm pretty sure we cleared out all of this, so I'm pretty sure we're in good shape to just get the heckles out of here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and leave. we are going to go ahead and leave. The unfortunate thing is we don't have any town portal scrolls, so we can't get out of here fast. So I am going to go ahead and cut the video. I will be right back. Okay, let's go ahead and explore some more of the Flare Jungle. Let's go ahead and see if we can find the, whoa. Let's see if we can find the, Flare Dungeon. It would be Secret Feathers. What the heck is that? Oh. This video will probably be a tad long, judging from what we are, seeing here, because I kind of do want to do the Flare Dungeon in this video. So this video might be a bit long, but again, I'm sure you guys don't mind doing long whoa, fire. I'm sure you guys don't mind long videos. I've said this in the past. So that's what we're going to be dealing with. Just long videos in a Diablo 2 Let's Play. It's kind of hard to plan out or separate out these videos, so it is what it is. Let's go ahead and raise some flares here. See if we can get some lovely, lovely minions here. And continue. We haven't found a town portal scroll yet. Oh, you know what we can do, actually? Now that we're outside of the whatchamacallit, we can actually use the waypoint and buy some town portal scrolls, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Before I forget to do that, which would be a bad thing for us. So, hey, Ormus, you got some town portal scrolls for me. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that, my good friend. I definitely appreciate such things. So now let's go ahead and go back and continue on here. Fire Shrine. I'll take the Fire Shrine. I don't need a Fire Shrine. There's nothing dealing fire damage, but you know what? I'll take it. Oh no, fetishes. Fetishes we kept alive. Except they're soul killers, actually. Dangerous, dangerous soul killers. Whatever shall we do about the dangerous soul killers besides annihilate their entire lives? There's also a shaman in there somewhere, because he's blowing fire. Because he is spitting hot fire. He is spitting bars. Superior giant conch. Interesting. It's, again, not as good as what I have, so I don't really care all that much. I really don't care too much. Alright, so now the good thing is that since we found that waypoint down there, we can just continue exploring down that direction, which is exactly what we're going to do. Going to go ahead and continue on exploring down that way. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Go ahead and continue on exploring that way. The main problem is that we're getting kind of spread apart here, which is not necessarily what I like to see. That's really one of the main problems here, is that we just keep getting spread about. But that is okay, and the main problem is that these stupid frickin' soul killers, just flares, whatever, just keep on running about and making me run about, which I don't like all that much, but it is what it is, I suppose. A crude dirk. A low-level dirk. Fantastic. Alright, let's continue going this way. Anything in here? Not a thing. There ain't no nothing in there, man. Ain't no nothing. Winged nightmares. Birds. Vultures. Dangerous undead vultures. Whatever shall we do about undead vultures besides make them no longer undead by annihilating them? So I need some mana potions. If I can find some mana potions, it'd be great. Thank you very much. I appreciate that there, video game. So let's go this way. Let's go this way and get across the bridge, hopefully, maybe. Since my minions have a hard time going over bridges, for whatever reason. Hello there, Stamina Shrine. I will grab that Stamina Shrine, make it so I can continue to run for however long I like to. Even though I generally switch up running and walking, so I never run out of stamina, so it's kind of inconsequential, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, when I was young, when I was first playing this game, when I was first playing the original Diablo 2 with the original Diablo 2 graphics, I always thought this shoe with wings was a rabbit. Am I the only one who thought that? You know, with the original graphics, I always thought it was a rabbit with ears. I never realized that it was a Perseus shoe, which is kind of cool, actually. Now let's go ahead and continue here. Hopefully we can find the Flare Dungeon in a timely fashion. I mean, we've already been in the Flare Jungle for quite some time, so I would like to think we're probably pretty close to it at this point. Oh no, there's an elite there. Alright, so there's an elite winged nightmare. Whatever it is, it's extra fast because its minions are moving at 1,000 miles an hour. Flame Call the Witch. I didn't get a chance to see its abilities. But that's okay. Whatever it was, we annihilated it, so we're not all that scared. We are not all that worried. Let's go ahead and raise some skeletons. Got our skeletons back. Stop with your spitting hot fire there, shaman. There, shaman. I'm not interested in you there, shaman. Shaman is a good Pokemon, but at the same time, I'm not interested in you guys. I'm not interested in you, crazy townness. You guys are annihilating my skeletons a little faster than I'd like you to be, so can you not? Can you not do what you're doing? I would be much pleased if you didn't do what you're doing. Alright, so let's go down to this side area. What's the deal with this? What's this gonna tell us? Is this gonna be where the Flayer Dungeon is? That would be absolutely wonderful, actually. That would be opportune if this is where it was. But there's no guarantees and no nothing, so let's not get our hopes too high, but it would be absolutely wonderful if this is where the Flayer Dungeon was. That'd make our lives a lot easier. Make our lives a lot easier in terms of spreading, in terms of timing out this video. But if it's not, it's not, I guess. We'll just go ahead and continue on if it's not. There's another super healing potion there. I don't need another super healing potion, but thank you anyways. Fire Golem, you're getting annihilated. I'm gonna go ahead and, well, I don't have to revive you yet. You're still alive. You're still alive. If you die, I'll revive you, but you know what? You're still alive, so go ahead and stay alive. Stay alive all the time. Military pick. I don't need a military pick. Not necessarily something I require to have. Not at all. I mean, I'd like to think this is probably the way to the Flayer Dungeon, because I don't think there's very many side areas in the Flayer Jungle. So, I would like to think so. But I might be wrong, but Mold Fist. He's Stone Skin, among other things. Does that make him difficult to kill? Not at all. Hello there, Blood Golem. Just gonna go ahead and respawn you. Just gonna go ahead and respawn you. Is there another rejuvenation potion there? Yes, there is. I'll go ahead and put that in my pockets too. Because you know what? I'll use that. I will definitely use that rejuvenation potion. There is no doubts. Yes, this is where it is, because I see the Gidbin right there. So let's go ahead and grab the Gidbin here. Once we kill these crazy, crazy birds. Oh no! Blackheart the Impaler. He's lightning enchanted, aura enchanted, and extra strong. That's going to be scary. Lightning enchanted and extra strong is always terrifying. Not entirely unmanageable, but it is very scary. So let's go ahead and kill him as quickly as physically possible, hopefully, maybe. Yeah, get out of my face, Mr. Guy. I don't like you. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this Gidbin and force things to spawn. Gidbin. Alright, let's force some elite flayers to spawn, shall we? Wherever they might spawn. Yep, there's the Flayer Dungeon right there, which is what we like to see. So where, oh where, is this elite Flayer situation going to be? I'm not entirely sure. It's going to be around here somewhere. Gonna be around here somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where. Did it turn into a champion Flayer? Is that what happened? Did it just turn into a champion? Suppose that's possible. I'll take that super healing potion there. Yeah, where did this elite turn it? There you. Oh no, they're Might Aura'd. Okay, that's gonna be scary. That's gonna be just slightly scary. Death Maul the Dark. He's extra fast, teleportation, and Might Aura'd, which is gonna be scary, but not that scary, I guess. There's the Gidbin right there.
This is a powerful weapon. Perhaps Ormus can tell me more about it.
Yo, Ormus, what say you about this weapon?
You have done well, noble hero. Ormus congratulates you. The old spirits of Skatsim will watch over you for returning their sacred blade. Now, after all these years, Ormus will once again use his powers to protect the innocent from the shadow. The spell that protects the dark side shall now be reinforced.
Hey, fantastic. We shall be once again protected at the dark side. Now I must talk to Ashira. Yo, Ashira, what say you? Are you gonna tell me that your minions are gonna be like, hey, I'll join you for no cost?
Now that fewer of the Iron Wolves are needed to guard the dock side, some of them have volunteered to accompany you free of charge.
Hey, that's not bad. They must be pretty bored if that's the case. They must be pretty bored. They're like, hey, I just want to be doing something.
This magic ring does me no good. Here, wear it proudly.
Yeah, thanks for talking to me as you were walking away there, Ormus. I appreciate that. The Beast Knot Ring. 8% chance to cast a level 5 chain lightning. 9 to minimum, 1 to max, 96 to attack rating. What do we have here? That's going to be some lightning resistance. I'll take that. 1 8 to attack rating. I actually do kind of like that better, honestly. Gives me some more fire resistance. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that instead. So thanks, Ormus. I appreciate that. You are the real MVP. Okay, so we've completed the Gidbin, so now we have to search for Kaleem's Brain in the Flare Dungeon, which is where we are going next. So let's go over that direction, shall we? 7 to life, I don't need that. So let's go ahead and sell all that and enter the Flare Dungeon, and all will be well. So let's go ahead and do that. Enter the Flare Donjon. Hello, hello, hello. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Onward to the Flare Dungeon, where we're going to get our asses completely handed to us probably. But you know what? That's the fun part about Hell difficulty, is that we're going to have a hard time with it. So there you go. Let's go ahead and do this thing. This is the, whoa, this is the dungeon part. The dungeon video, apparently. Might Orid Soul Killers. I'm not a big fan of Might Orid Soul Killers. They deal a lot of damage, which I could live without. Let's go ahead and raise a couple of these guys. There we go. I'll take some Soul Killers. I'm not going to be upset about Soul Killers. So who here has that Rust Touch the Dark? He's cursed, extra strong, Might Orid, and Lightning Enchanted, which is going to be a significant issue. Did we kill him like immediately though? Which I suppose that'll work. That's the good thing about these low-level Soul Killers and Flayers and Fetishes, that they just don't have that much life, which makes our lives a lot easier. I'm going to take that, drink that rejuvenation potion to get our mana back. There's an amulet there. There's a legend sword. What's the deal with a legend sword? That's kind of cool. Super mana potions. Take those super mana potions and a greater mana potion. Okay, you guys are getting a little bit too spread out for my liking, so can you guys get kind of into this room? I would be, appreciated, so we can have more of a force that's kind of paying attention to one set of things rather than attacking 1,000 things at once and not having any idea where we're being attacked from. But the good thing is that Ellie can fire through bars, which is actually very, very helpful for us. So thank you very much, Ellie, for your existence. You are coming in very, very helpful. I don't want those arrows. Thank you, but no thank you for those arrows. Gonna make another portal and get everybody down here. That's the beauty of Town Portal Scrolls, that I can make all my minions go into this. Ow. Don't kill me, please. There's a resist poison shrine there. I'll take that resist poison shrine. There's nothing in here that's dealing poison damage so far, unless the Soul Killers and/or Flayers and/or Fetishes deal poison damage, which we've seen sometimes they do. So let's be careful with that, I suppose. So where are we going? We're just following this Soul Killer, following him to his death, following him to his ever-present death. But the good thing is that we're only finding Soul Killers that deal melee damage, which is really helping us because obviously we have Thorns, and the Thorns is annihilating all the lives, which is really quite nice. Thorns is annihilating all the lives right now. And the good thing is we're not actually finding all too many elites, which is helping us just a little bit here. Can I get into this room? Is that something I'm capable of doing? Can I get in here? Can I get in here without dying a painful death? Possibly, maybe. Hello there, Ormus. I'm just gonna go ahead and speak to you real quick to get my health back. Heal all my lovely minions before we continue on with this nonsense. Before we continue on with the nonsense that is the killing of fetishes and or soul killers. Or flayers in this case. Alright, so this place is probably going to wind up being enormous. That's what I'm kind of guessing, is that this place is going to be huge. Hey, look at that. There's a dungeon level 2. I will gladly take the dungeon level 2. Where are we going in the dungeon level 2? We are just going to be exploring the entire world. It's pretty great. Hello there, armor shrine. I will take an armor shrine. Armor shrines are a little more useful. Ow, 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 ow. Armor shrines are a little more useful to us than than poison shrines in this instance, so that's exactly what we're gonna go with. Let's go ahead. Oh, I didn't have to use a town portal scroll there. I just got a little bit nervous. I got a little bit nervous that we weren't gonna be able to handle that with only the few minions we had in that room, but you know what? We managed. We were able to do it. That elite wasn't that scary at all, so. Bramble mitts. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright. Oh no, undead players. They're red bones. Red bones, how terrifying. They're immune to poison because they don't have any blood, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, I would like to think that most undead should be immune to poison for the simple fact that their blood doesn't exist. Oh no, we have dark shapes now. That's going to be a potential issue for us. That is going to be a potential issue. The good thing, though, is that we do have thorns, and thorns kind of destroys immune to physical. So let's go ahead and see if we can actually get this done in the fashion we want to get it done in. So let's do it. Thorns should be very, very effective against immune to physical enemies because they're dealing damage back to themselves whenever they attack us. So yeah, it looks to me like we're actually managing pretty well against these dark shapes, which is good. Bloodmain the Slasher, not all that scared of you. If we had Thorns damage while we were in the Arcane Sanctuary, I feel like we would have had a much easier time, but we did not do that. So, you know what? Hindsight is 20/20, but you know what? It is what it is. Get rid of these here dark... Wow, with Thorns damage and Amplify damage, these dark shapes are entirely a non-issue. They are entirely a non-issue with all of this, so I am quite pleased to see that. Let's go ahead and continue. Where are we going now? I'm not entirely sure. Oh no! I like how the dark shapes are green. I think that's kind of cool. And they deal poison damage, apparently. Am I being attacked by poison damage from this river stalker? Is that what's poisoning me right now? I'm starting to think that might be the case. Can I stop being poisoned so I can heal myself? That'd be wonderful. I'm at 1 life. If I get hit once, I'm dead. Can I stop being poisoned just, at any point in time? That'd be wonderful. But I seem to be pretty well protected here, so let's go ahead and just hang out right here. Are dark shapes not immune to physical? I mean, it's not showing up that they're immune to physical, so maybe they're not. I mean, they're not taking that much damage, so I'm starting to wonder now if they are actually immune to physical. And they are kind of destroying my skeletons right now, so... Who knows? Who knows? They're not minions or anything. They're just kind of leading to significant issues for us. But that is okay. That is okay. We can take care of this relatively easily with a whole army. Yes, they are immune to physical. It did show up there for a second. So they are immune to physical. I don't like this freaking poison damage. What is poisoning me? Is it the walls that are poisoning me? It sure looks like the walls are poisoning me right now, which I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate being poisoned by walls. If there's anything that I don't want to be poisoned by, it's the walls. Let's go ahead and raise some dark shapes. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? See if we can destroy the world with some dark shapes. But can I not be poisoned any longer? Can I, drink a potion and not be poisoned any longer? Alright, there's a lot of things in this room. There's a lot of things in this room. I am not a big fan of how many things are in this room. But we do have a ton of dark shapes, and they're running around like mad people. But they are immune to physical, which is going to help us significantly. Don't worry, Ellie, I'll heal you. Are you poisoned? Is that why you're taking so much damage? It sure looks like it. Sure looks like that's why you're taking so much damage, is because you're poisoned. You must have gotten hit by poison on the wall, because the poison on the wall is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Super healing potions all day long. How many keys do I have? I have 7 keys, which is plenty of keys. We don't need any more keys than that right now, so I'm not particularly concerned. Oh no! Flares all day long. Never-ending flares and soul killers in the Flayer dungeon, wouldn't you expect? Wouldn't you guess that we'd be dealing with such nonsense in the Flayer dungeon? It looked like there was an elite in there, but I didn't get a chance to see it. I'm not entirely sure if there's an elite in there or not. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. Mithril Point. It's a dagger of some kind. It is a dagger of some such sort. Yeah, there is an elite in here. It's this soul killer here. This undead soul killer. Rustburn, he's cold enchanted, so I'm going to stay away from that. Cold enchanted, so I'm going to stay away from that nonsense, because if I got hit by that, I would have died a painful death. I would have been frozen to death, and I would have been very upset. So there's 2 rejuvenation potions here. I'm going to go ahead and take those 2 full rejuvenation potions, if I can pick them up at some point in time. That'd be great. Let's go ahead and put that there. Okay, we have a bit more healing potions than I think we need, so let's go ahead and not pick up any more. We don't need any more. We do not need any more. There's some gold in this room. Is this where we want to be? Is this where we want to be? I mean, there's gold in here, and gold is an indicator that we may want to be somewhere. But who's to say? Who's to say? I certainly cannot say. By no means can I say what the deal is here. There's a cutlass there. I can probably sell that cutlass, so I suppose I'll probably do that. I suppose I'll do that, sell that cutlass. Okay, you guys shouldn't be having so much issue with just a few dark shapes. It's not something you guys should be having so much issue with. It's just by itself, this single dark shape. So can you guys just get it out of my face at some point, unless there's 2 of them? Yeah, there's 2 of them there, so no wonder this is taking 1,000 years. No wonder. Alright, let's go ahead and raise some enemies here. Raise some enemies here. I mean, we've been doing a pretty good job at dealing with dark shapes up to this point. I mean, just that took a little bit longer than necessary. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Let's go this way. Go ahead and go this yonder direction. See if we can find the level 3 over this way. Where is the level 3? There you are. Hello there, level 3. It's nice to see you. It's nice to know that you're here, because I was kind of looking around for you and I didn't know where you were, but here you are. Just showing your ugly mug all over the internet. All over the social medias. You're showing off that diminutive frame. Alright, well, let's go ahead and continue forward. There's no enemies anywhere. We haven't encountered any enemies so far, which is kind of surprising. Where is everything? Where are the enemies? There they are. Alright, well, I have to get over there somehow. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get over there. That's the problem with the Flared Dungeon level 3, is that it's entirely a maze. And I am not a big fan of mazes. I never really have been. I'm not good at mazes in any video game I play, because I find myself getting turned around. How am I supposed to get over there? Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to get over there? Let's go over here, I guess. Is this the way we want to go? Is this the direction we want to be going in? No, this is blocked off too. So where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? I am really wondering now where I'm supposed to be going right now. Because it seems to me that every single path is blocked off. I mean, I suppose I can go down. No, I can't go down here, can I? I can't go down here, can I? Yeah, there's a door. There's a passage down here, so I can go down here. Okay. But yeah, that's the main problem with the Flared Dungeon level 3, is that I just find myself getting turned around and lost all over the place. But the good thing is that there don't seem to be all that many enemies in here. It just seems to be most of the challenge seems to be coming from finding your way around. Which is fine by me. Just makes it take a little bit less time to get around here, instead of being bogged down by a ton of enemies. So this is the way we're gonna go. Where is the gold chest? Who's to say? I don't know. What is over this way? Are there any enemies over this way? There is a single flare over this way. Just a single lowly flare, all by himself, stuck in a cage. How much of a shame for him. And this is yet another dead end, so I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go in from here. Let's go over here. Go over here, and go over here. There we go. This seems to be progress. This seems to indicate some level of progress, which is exactly what we like to see. So where is Witch Doctor Indugu? Where is this son of a gun? Where is he guarding this golden chest that we much desire to have? I do not know. I really do not know. Oh, we're finding flares that shoot needles now, which is going to make our lives more of a pain in the ass than we'd like it to be, but hey. Does that mean we are incapable of doing it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because you know what? We are adventurers. And we do not shy away at danger. We face danger head on and scream, hi-yi-yi-yi-yi-yi-yi. There's Witch Doctor and Dugu. Magic resistant, fire enchanted, extra strong, and lowering of our resistances. Which I can live without. Okay, can we actually kill Witch Doctor and Dugu? He's all by himself now. So this should be relatively easy. This should be relatively easy to kill off in Dugu. That fire just barely is missing me right now. Alright, well, get him out of here. Alright. You are out of here. Alright, let's just go ahead and sell all of this stuff so we can clear out our inventory. So we can actually pick up some of that precious, precious goodies that came out of that chest. Sell that. Sell that. I'll take an antidote potion. I will take that and leave that on my person. Alright, a breastplate, some heavy gloves, and a warhammer. I can't carry anymore, apparently. Man, that's the main problem with having such like a small inventory, is that I'm just not... I can't pick anything up. That's the main problem. I don't know why I'm carrying this toxic large charm on me, because I'm not actually physically attacking anything. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see, move that there, move that there, move that there, and then I can pick up these heavy gloves right there. There we go. That's what I like to see. And now we can open up this chest and get Kalim's brain. Phantasmical. And there's even a full rejuvenation potion here, just to make our lives even better. Fantastic. Alright. Now we're in good shape, and we can go back to town. Search for Kalim's heart in the sewers under the Kuras Bazaar. That is going to be our next mission, is going to the Kuras Bazaar.
This is most fortunate. Kalim's brain knows Mephisto's weakness. Place it in the Herodric cube along with Kalim's other relics. The eye, the heart, and the flail.
Yes, that is exactly what I shall do there, Kane. I shall do such things as that. The Doomgrasp heavy gloves. Do I need such things? Not even remotely. Alright guys, so that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching this episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we make our way to the Kuras Bazaar and, you know, find the waypoint there and continue on, or it'll be lower Kuras probably that we get to, but we're going to try our best to get to the Kuras Bazaar and find the sewers, maybe possibly, depending on how long it takes to do things, and try to find the next piece of Kalim's body. But as always, guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It really, really does mean the world to me. I will see you guys in the next episode.